Hello friends, myself Rasika Pagaria from Araham College. In last lecture, we were studying about the critical evaluation, right? See, भले ये जो भी thinkers के जो भी point है भले ही वो सबने accept किए हो, but still there are some points which they are being criticized on some basis, right? First point is power, not the only motivation. In emphasizing power as the principal motivation for political behavior, realistic theory has not produced an acceptable definition of power. Measuring power presents formidable problems. Right? There is no common unit to measure the power. Okay, बराबर है ना? The amount and type of power varies with nation school. In addition, realistics have been criticized for illegally having placed too much emphasis on power to the relative exclusion of other important variables. See, flawed view of human nature. Morget's realism was based on a prior assumption about human nature, which by definition cannot be tested or verified to any meaningful extent. He makes a number of claims about the biological basis of the human rights for power and domination without explaining other aspects of the human condition which are not as egoistic. Then, an illuminating concept of national interest. The national interest concept have been the object of criticism. According to Thomas, one Cook and Malcolm knows that national interest is a necessary criterion of policy is obvious and unilluminating. No statesman, no publicity, no scholar would seriously argue that foreign policy ought to be conducted in opposition to or in disregard of the national interest. They are often captive of their predecessors' policy. They interpret national interest as a result of their cultural training, values, and data made available to them as decision maker. Then the next point is the construction of reality. Drawing from the Eurocentric system of the past, the realistic thinkers tried to apply a series of political concepts to the understanding and analysis of a vastly different contemporary global international system. Right? Then different which would be see, such efforts have shaped academic research agenda and influenced policy maker different from what the reality is. Such a mindset, well entranced by realistic school in the real realm of academy and policy making, represent a construction of reality that lead to policy action and academic analysis. Then normative in theoretical orientation. Discovering the inexorable laws in the historical past which guided the nation, the realistic soul holds that it would be the basic objective of the nation at present to fit them into the straitjacket if they are not doing so. If nation obey law of nature, which the realistic have purported to have discovered, why is it necessary to argue them as realistic do to return to the practices based on such law? In calling a state to alter their behavior, the realistic become normative in theoretical orientation and fails to provide an adequate explanation as to why political leaders sometimes do not adhere to realistic trends in foreign policy. Then, obstruct alternative. The central concern of realism are related to holding that states are the primary actor and basic unit of analysis. Interstate behavior takes place in an ungoverned anarchy, and the behavior of state can be understood as pursuit of power defined as interest. Then realism represents classical relation. Marxists have argued from this that realism is primarily concerned with the reinforcement and reproduction of capitalist relation of production at both the domestic and international level, and that the system of state structurally supports this mode of production. It is sometimes argued that there is a link between realism and ruling class interest in leading industrial society. Then Robert Cox criticizes realism for its failure to recognize how it contributes to international stability, preserve social and economic inequality within and between society. Now, moving towards the next point, realism identified with con- conservatism. If there is an identifiable ideology associated with realism, it is more general idea of conservatism. See, if there is an identifiable ideology, see, अगर कोई आइडेंटिफाई करने वाली ऐसे कुछ आइडियोलॉजी है, हाँ, that is associated with realism, it is the more general idea of conservatism. As Buzan puts it, realism is the natural home of all of those. See, realism क्या है? This is the natural home of those disposed towards conservative ideology. Realism aims as an accurate representation of the reality of global politics as opposed to the way of thinking in which some higher state is imagined or conceived of as course of action. See, realism क्या है? Realism aims at an accurate representation of the reality, right? What happens? It gives a proper representation of reality of global politics as opposed to a way of thinking in which some higher state is imagined or conceived of as course of action. As has been pointed out by McKinley, and our little realism seeks to resist change and foreclose alternative political practices. See, as have been pointed out by McKinley, and our little realism seek क्या करते हैं? It seek to resist change and foreclose alternative political practices. It marginalizes those theories offering alternative or contradictory accounts of the reality of world politics. See, अब क्या हो गया? It marginalizes those theoretical offering alternative or contradict account of the reality of world politics. Now, moving towards the next page, that is the new point, that is autonomous politics, a misnomer. Political sphere cannot be fully autonomous. Man is politically, economically, social, religious, and moral at the same time. See, political sphere cannot be fully autonomous. ये क्या ऑटोनॉमस यानी अकेला सब कुछ नहीं कर सकता, राइट? पॉलिटिकल स्पीयर कैन नॉट बी फुल्ली ऑटोनॉमस. मैन क्या है? मैन इज पॉलिटिकली, इकोनॉमिकली, सोशली, रिलीजियसली एंड मॉरल एट द सेम टाइम, राइट? अभी जब कोई इकोनॉमिक फंक्शन हो, जब कोई इकोनॉमिक प्रॉब्लम आता है तो सब एक होते हैं ना, तो क्या है, रिलीजियसली बहुत बार आदमी सेम हो जाता है. All these fields and aspects are interrelated and integrated. See, all these aspects क्या है? All these fields and aspects क्या है? ये एक दूसरे से related है and are integrated. All these aspects are integrated and they are related to each other. Aristotle had long suggested that the study of politics should integrate all the facts of human nature. See, Aristotle के बारे में अपन ने पढ़ा था. So, what Aristotle is telling? Aristotle had long suggested, देखो उसने पहले suggest किया था that the study of politics should integrate all the facts of human nature. The realists maintain that their approach is still relevant in the presence of international relation. See, the realistic क्या बोल रहे हैं? ये जो अप्रोच है, आज भी ये सारे अप्रोच रिलेवेंट है, आज भी अपने को ये इंटरनेशनल रिलेशन में देखने को मिलते हैं. द रियलिस्टिक थ्योरी इज प्रोमिनेंट एंड रैंक as the most important attempt, right? Thus, so far to develop the theory of international relation. See, the realistic theory क्या है? इस pioneer and rank है. आज भी ये realistic theory को क्या है? आज importance आज भी दे रहे हैं और उसकी theory international relation में भी एक उसका एक importance है. In Robert's cohesive world, realism provides a good starting point for the analysis of cooperation and discord. See, realism क्या है? Provides a good starting point for the analysis of cooperation and discord, since its tautology structure and its prescriptive assumptions about individual and state behavior serves as barrier against wishful thinking. अब यहाँ पे क्या बोला है, ये जो रॉबर्ट के वर्ड्स में क्या बोला है, रियलिज्म क्या है? दिस प्रोवाइड्स अ गुड स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट. रियलिज्म क्या है? इट प्रोवाइड्स अ गुड स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट फॉर द एनालिसिस ऑफ कॉपरेशन, ताकि प्रॉपर कॉपरेट हो एंड डिस्कॉर्ड हो. क्यों? क्योंकि जो स्ट्रक्चर है इट इज़ बेस्ड ऑन सर्टन assumptions अबाउट इंडिविजुअल एंड स्टेट बिहेवियर, राइट. एंड इफ अगर ये क्या है, एक बैरियर भी बन सकते हैं अगर आप अच्छे से यूज़ नहीं करोगे तो. अकॉर्डिंग टू R.B.J. Walker, see, according to R.B.J. Walker, political realism should be viewed less as a coherent theoretical position in its own right than as the site of great many contested claims and metaphysical dispute. See, according to R.B.J. Walker, political realism क्या है? It should be viewed less as a coherent theoretical position in its own right than as a site of the great many contested claims and metaphysical dispute. See, system approach of international politics. Moving towards the second point, okay. System approach can be regarded as a useful approach to the study of international politics. See, system approach क्या है? System approach को अपन एक इम्पॉर्टेंट बोल सकते हैं, ज़रूरी है in the study of international politics. It can be used for an overall view on the relation among nation. See, system approach कहाँ यूज़ कर सकते हैं? अगर अपने को पूरा ओवरऑल व्यू करना है, हाँ, on the relations among nation, then the system approach is necessary. It can be used for both macroscopic as well as microscopic study of regional subsystem which form part of the international system. See, ये क्या है? It can be used for both microscopic and macroscopic studies. दोनों के लिए यूज़ कर सकते हो आप, माइक्रो और मैक्रोस्कोपिक स्टडी के लिए ऑफ रीजनल सबसिस्टम which is part or form of the IR, international system. The concept of the system can be used for achieving the objective of theory building in international politics. See, the concept of the system क्या है? It can be used for achieving the objective of theory building in international politics. The emergence of system approaches in the study of international politics can be described as one of the most significant development of the 20th century. See, the emergence of system approach क्या है? The emergence of system approach क्या है? It is just a study of international politics, and it can be described as one of the most significant development, और उसको अपन क्या बोलते हैं? एक significant development बोलते हैं of the 20th century. Immediately after its birth, system approach captured the interest of the large number of modern political scientists. See, अभी आफ्टर ये जैसे ही सिस्टम अप्रोच आया, उस तुरंत क्या हो गया? उसने लार्ज नंबर ऑफ मॉडर्न पॉलिटिकल साइंटिस्ट का इंटरेस्ट कैप्चर किया. लाइक बहुत से साइंटिस्ट क्या हो गए, इसके बारे में ज़्यादा जानने के लिए, इसके बारे में जितनी हो सकती है उतनी इंफॉर्मेशन निकालने के लिए जुड़ गए. They began using it as a convenient tool for a large-scale macrocosmic analysis of the political phenomena in the world. See, they began to use, what happened here? They began to use it as a convenient tool. See, my system approach क्या हो गया? System approach के लिए political scientist ने क्या किया? They starting using system approach as a convenient tool for large macrocosmic analysis. Like जब macro analysis करना था उनको, macrocosmic analysis, तब उन्होंने ये सिस्टम अप्रोच यूज़ करना चालू कर दिया था और पूरे वर्ल्ड में ये यूज़ हो रहा था. Now moving towards the next point, that is the meaning of system approach. System approach seek to analyze international relation as a system of interaction which are interdependent and interrelated. See, system approach क्या है? System approach seek to analyze international relations as a system of interaction which are interdependent and interrelated. ये सारे क्या है? इंटरडिपेंडेंट है और इंटर रिलेटेड है. इट स्टडीज इंटरनेशनल रिलेशन एज अ सिस्टम ऑफ बिहेवियर ऑफ इंटरनेशनल एक्टर. सी, अब क्या हो रहा है? अब ये सारा क्या चल रहा है यहाँ पे? इट स्टडीज इंटरनेशनल रिलेशन एज अ सिस्टम ऑफ बिहेवियर ऑफ इंटरनेशनल एक्टर. ईच नेशन act and react to the international environment and its behavior is characterized by regularities. See, each nation क्या है? act and react in the international environment and its behavior is characterized by regularities. और उसका behavior किस पे चल रहा है? It is characterized by the regularities. Now we'll look at the assumptions of system approach. Assumptions of system approach are as follow. International relations as international system. International relations can be analyzed as a set of relations among international actors, that is as an international system. See, international relation क्या है? It can be analyzed as a set of relation among international actors, that is an international system. This was the first assumption. Moving towards the next page. Now we'll start with the second assumptions. कितने assumptions हैं? अच्छा, there are 10 assumptions. चलो आज ये हो जाएंगे 10 assumptions. International system is not internationally political system. See, when the concept of system is used in the context of international politics, it is taken to means international system and not international political system. See, जब अपन ये concept of system की बात करते हैं, so it is used in the context of international politics. It is taken to mean international system and not international political system. It cannot be described as international political system because it does not allocate authoritative values. See, it cannot be described as international system and see, और ना ही आप उसको इंटरनेशनल पॉलिटिकल सिस्टम बोल सकते हो. क्यों नहीं बोल सकते हो? क्योंकि इसमें ऑथोरिटेटिव वैल्यूज़ नहीं है. राइट, यहाँ पे आप इंटरनेशनल सिस्टम को इंटरनेशनल पॉलिटिकल सिस्टम नहीं बोल सकते. क्यों नहीं बोल सकते? बिकॉज इट डज नॉट अलोकेट ऑथोरिटेटिव वैल्यूज़. बेसिक इंटरनेशनल यूनिट्स और एक्टर्स आर सोवियत स्टेट and as such no international actor or agenda can authoritatively implement value decisions over them. See, basic international unit or actor क्या है? Are Soviet state and as such no international actor or agenda can authoritatively implement value decision over them. Hence, it cannot be described as international political system and it cannot be described as an international political system. Third point is national and supranational actor. The international actor can be classified into two main categories: the national actor acting in the international environment and the supranational actor like the UN, regional organization and other international agencies. See, the national actor क्या है? Acts in the international environment and supranational actor like the UN, regional organization and other international agency. The latter can be subclassified as bloc actor or regional actor like the EU, Asian, AFTA and other, and universal actor like the United Nations, World Bank and other international agency. See, now they are talking of the two actors. एक तो national actor है and the second is the supranational actor like UK regional organization and other international agencies. And फिर उसका सब and it has been sub classified as a block or regional actor like the EU, Asian, AFTA and other and universal actor like the United Nations, World Bank and other international agencies. Now moving towards the fourth point, a system of interaction. International system is constituted by a set of interaction among the actor or entities. See, international system क्या है? It is constituted by a set of interaction among the actor or entities. Now moving towards the fifth point, that is the regular interaction. नेशंस आर इन अ कंटिन्यूस कॉन्टैक्ट. सी, नेशन क्या है, एक दूसरे के साथ कंटिन्यू कॉन्टैक्ट में रहते हैं ना किसी वजह से एक नेशन को दूसरे नेशन के साथ कॉन्टैक्ट में रहना ही पड़ता है. देन ओनली दैट नेशन कैन सर्वाइव, राइट? अदरवाइज इट वुड बी रियली डिफिकल्ट फॉर द नेशन टू सर्वाइव. There is a continuous process of interaction among international actor and entities. See, यहाँ पे क्या है? There is a continuous process of interaction among international actor and entities. Interaction for preservation of national interest. See, the activities of nations are directed towards the preservation of their national interest in the international environment. See, the activity of nations क्या है? The activities of nation, they are directed towards the preservative of their national interest in the international environment. Then moving towards the seventh point, regular participation. Participation in international environment gives rise to regular mutual exchange between international actors. See, what they have said is here, participation in international environment क्या है? This give rise to the regular mutual exchange between international actor. Now patterns of behavior. There are certain identifiable and describable regularities in the patterns of interaction among nation. See, there are certain क्या है? Identifiable and describable regularities in the pattern of interaction among nations. Theory building as the objective. The use of the concept within the system for describing or explaining or analyzing international politics can greatly enrich our understanding of the phenomena, which can further help us in theory building in international relations. See, now they are saying the use of the concept. Now they are saying the use of the concept within the system. जो सिस्टम में अपन जो कंसेप्ट यूज़ कर रहे हैं वो अपने सिस्टम में बैठना चाहिए और वो अपना सिस्टम अच्छे से डिस्क्राइब करना चाहिए और या फिर एक्सप्लेन करना चाहिए, एनालाइज करना चाहिए इंटरनेशनल पॉलिटिक्स, एंड इट कैन ग्रेटली एनरिच अवर अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ द फिनोमेना विच कैन फर्दर हेल्प इन थ्योरी बिल्डिंग इन इंटरनेशनल रिलेशन. और ये अपने को हेल्प कर सकता है इन थ्योरी बिल्डिंग इन इंटरनेशनल रिलेशन. Moving towards the 10th point, that is the several variables or elements. All system approaches use unit, structure, processor and contents as major elements of the system. See, all system approaches क्या है? Use units, structure, processor and context as a major element of the system. These elements are considered as major factors in terms of which all substantive phenomena are explained. See, these elements क्या है? These elements are considered as a major factors. ये जो elements है, ये जो elements they are considered as a major factor जिसके अंदर अपन subjective phenomena explain कर रहे हैं. System theory has in a variety of ways guided the theorizing and researches on international relations. See, सिस्टम थ्योरी क्या है? एज अ अलग अलग तरीके हैं और गाइड भी किया है थ्योरी को उस तरह से, और बहुत सारा रिसर्च भी हुआ है ऑन द इंटरनेशनल रिलेशन. दिस अप्रोच हैज़ बीन यूज्ड बाय अ लार्ज नंबर ऑफ स्कॉलर्स लाइक मॉर्टन. ये जो अप्रोचेस है ये बहुत ज़्यादा स्कॉलर्स ने यूज़ किए हैं, स्कॉलर्स लाइक मॉर्टन, कापलन, रिचार्ड रोसेरेंस, जॉन बर्टन, देन चार्ल्स मैकलेंड, जे डेविड सिंगर, कार्ल डस्टक, के जे हॉलस्टिल, जॉर्ज मॉडल्सकी एंड मैनी अदर। और बहुत से स्कॉलर्स ने ये सारे टर्म्स वगैरह यूज़ किए हैं। व्यूज़ ऑफ मोर्टन कापलान, आई थिंक वी शुड स्टार्ट दिस वुड बी आवर नेक्स्ट पॉइंट। तो नेक्स्ट पॉइंट ये नया टॉपिक है, अपन नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में करते हैं। मीनवाइल आज छोटा सा टॉपिक अपन ने जो पढ़ा है, यू कैन रीड द टॉपिक वेल। इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट यू कैन mail me on my mail id. My mail id is rasika.pagaria@arahamedu.in. thank you. See friends, I would like to just request you, जो दिन पे जो पढ़ाया है ना, तुरंत आप खुद भी टेक्स्ट बुक खोल के एक बार सारा रीड करो, तभी आपका कंसेप्ट भी सारा क्लियर होगा। और क्या है, आपका लर्निंग भी हो जाएगा तभी का तभी। क्या एक बार रिवीजन मैं कराती हूँ, उसी दिन तुरंत आप खुद भी लर्न कर लोगे, एक आप खुद भी रीड कर लोगे, तो क्या है, सब कुछ क्लियर होगा और थोड़ा सा दिमाग में फिट होगा आपके, तो आपके एग्ज़ाम के लिए आपको आसान हो जाएगा ये। थैंक यू।